Week 4 of Endzone. We're not tired yet. Our game of the week, Choctaw County, the Chargers, visiting another 3A team that has proved to be a team to beat in Winona. Starkville, undefeated at home, the 7A powerhouse, up against Louisville. Power Cats lost them a year ago. They're 4A state champs. They gave them one heck of a fight. And the Houston Hilltoppers taking on Saltillo.
WCBI Sports Endzone Show is brought to you by Jax, Carl Hogan Toyota, Wade Incorporated, Southern Housing, and Clark Beverage Group.
Welcome into Week 4 of Endzone. John Sokoloff and Cam Dyer hanging out with you. I wanted to say a special thank you to our sponsors, Jax, Carl Hogan Toyota, Wade Incorporated, Southern Housing, and Clark Beverage Group. Cam, we had a heck of a show at 10. We've got even more content for you now here at 11 o'clock. We got to start with our game of the week, Choctaw County, the Chargers at Winona, the Tigers. What was the main thing you were hoping to see from tonight?
I think see big plays by big-time players. 3A schools, lots of times you think, not a ton of great, generational talent or D1 talent comes out of them. That's not the case with both these schools, man. We got Caleb Cunningham, 5-star recruit. Winona, man, that defense is loaded, and they got an offensive lineman as well who's going to be playing D1 football somewhere. So it's really exciting to see these big-time players make big-time plays in really a heavyweight battle of 3A.
And Choctaw County is appointment television for their whole team, but if you want to make an argument that they're appointment television just because of 5-star receiver Caleb Cunningham, who's ranked the 11th best receiver in the country, that'd be a good argument as well. But enough talk. Let's see the game.
WCBI's High School Football Game of the Week is brought to you by Carl Hogan Toyota in Columbus.
Take a look at this nice silver 2023 RAV4. Go get yourself one at Carl Hogan Toyota. Friday Night Lights, you can get two things: great food and great football. Those burgers looked great. Winona hosting Choctaw County. In the first couple of minutes, Kinvauta Cork drops back, hits Chavez Sellers. The Chargers take a 6-0 lead. Winona now on offense. This Chase Richardson kid is special. Fakes the handoff, keeps it, gets the touchdown. Tigers go up 7-6. Still in the first quarter, Cork drops back, finds Caleb Cunningham, bobbles it, but don't worry, he's got it. The surest hands in all of the state. Has to be dragged down just shy of the end zone. Chargers rush it in for the score. 2-point conversion good. So it's now 14-7. Choctaw County up. We officially have ourselves a ball game. Still in the first, Chase Richardson shows off his moves, makes about 4 guys miss. Touchdown Tigers, all tied up at 14. He had a play like this in the playoffs last year, John, that was almost identical. He's just a playmaker year in and year out. Second quarter, Tigers take over after receiving the Chargers fumble.
Dime.
Richardson drops it in the bucket to Troy Lando Eden. Big gain for Winona. Zayshawn Nash finishes off the drive for the Tigers, 21-14. Winona lead. Nash scores again, so Winona goes up 28-14. Chargers driving it, about a minute to go in the half. What do you do? Throw it up to Caleb Cunningham.
You couldn't have handed it off even better.
That's never a bad play call going the Caleb Cunningham play.
Nope.
50-yard touchdown for the 5-star. Tigers go into the half up 28-21, and Winona barely holds on, 42-35.
Offensively, we did really well. I didn't think we played very well defense, but to give credit to them, they formation us to death, and they got a really special player in number 3. We knew that going in, but they got some other good players, and their offensive line did a really good job. Offensively, we didn't think they would, they end up stopping us in the second half a couple times, but, we happy to get with the win for sure.
Joey Tompkins, man, big-time win. All right, Starkville hosting Louisville. Battle of powerhouses, 6A and 4A. Defending champs, Yellow Jackets now 7A. Trey Petty, goal to go, and it's picked off. Jakevius Goss. A little shaky because I would have been hit in the head, not to be dramatic. If he didn't pick that, I should have never doubted his athleticism, Cam.
Dramatic? That doesn't sound like you, John.
No, never. It never is. 4th and a few yards to go here. Trey Petty looking to get something rolling with Louisville up 7-0. He finds Stonka Burnside. They got the first down. And then on the next play, this play is brought to you, not really, by Staples.
They're not one of our sponsors.
They're not, but that was easy. Trey Petty, 1-yard rushing TD. And then Check this out, though, too. One of the fans doing push-ups on a table in the stands, but Louisville rallies back to win it, 26-22. Big-time win. Zach Arnett was in the crowd to see probably Mississippi State commit Stonka Burnside and also maybe a couple potential future Mississippi State players. Huge win for Louisville, getting revenge. Cam, if they're able to get a win like that on the road against maybe the team to beat in 7A, imagine what they're going to do to the rest of 4A. Speaking of 7A, Tupelo, 49-7.
The Golden Wave has something to say about that team to beat thing you just said. They cemented themselves now as, I think, the top team in 7A.
Oh.
Just decimating Oxford 49-7.
Can't wait to see them play against Starkville. All right, let's keep the highlights rolling here. Houston at Saltillo. Tigers welcoming in those Hilltoppers. Third quarter, Toppers leading 7-6. In their very first drive, Jalen Washington on the carry. Moves those change. Cam, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Jacoby Pratt up the middle. Washington again with it. Breaks out into the open and goes for the touchdown. 14-6 Houston. Tigers with the ball. Third and long.
You got to commit to that run game, John. Just, one couple yard gain, boom, break off a big one.
That's right. Samuel Tice Simmons trying to pass, but he sacked. Saltillo had to punt. Toppers win this one, 21-12.
Let's get on out to West Point. A rematch of last year's second-round playoff matchup with Neshoba Central. The Green Wave won by 1 point last year. In the first, Wave moving it down the field, but Kana Daniels loses the ball fighting for more yards. Neshoba recovers to bring out that Rockets offense. Neshoba drives all the way inside the 5, and Jalis Winters takes the direct snap, drags a man into the end zone for the score. Point after's no good. Rockets lead it 6-zip early. West Point forced a punt, but on the very next possession, great third down defense. Shamarian McKinney with the tackle for loss forces a punt, giving that offense another shot. And guess what? You're not going to shut Kanan Daniels down the entire game. Here's the Kanan we know and love.
Unreal.
Breaking tackles, streaking down the sideline. He lets us know he's here to play. West Point leads it 7-6, and they go on to win it 19-9.
Just balance and speed from him. How about we go up to the holler?
Is that from the Goodyear blimp?
It looks like it. I've been up there. That's a steep ramp to get down to that field. Pontotoc hosting North Pontotoc. Jaden Bradley, great run on the sweep here. Again, it's going to be Bradley. Cam, it's like what you talked about with the run game. Chop up a couple yards here and there. You're controlling the pace of everything. Now we got Cortland pass with a nice fake and then toss to Jakelin Judon. He ends up getting tackled out of bounds.
Into your living room. Great
Right
camera
here.
work. We gotta love it. That's a fearless photog right there.
That is.
Take some
Chad
notes.
Groening. And then Judon takes it in for a touchdown, 7-0 Warriors. Vikings fielding the series here. Tyler Pickens tossing to Kylan Jones. The Vikings fail to pick up the first down. Pontotoc wins big 30-3.
Oh boy.
Let's get some Caledonia.
And those fans out in Caledonia are ready to rock. Start of the third quarter. Nice little 15-yard scamper for Avery Hodge. Fumbles, but it's recovered by Irby. Micah O'Daniel converts a huge first down for
he's
another
so quick.
15-yard gain. Man, this Caledonia, we're talking about the run game. No one does it better than them. Takes about half the team to bring him down. And Coleman later on the next play gets a touchdown to put Caledonia up 21-7. Later on in the third, New Hope, they need something. How about a scoop and score TD? He's taking it all the way. No one's going to grab it. A defender's dream right there. Nice.
Sure.
They love to score touchdowns. Caledonia still lead by 7. New Hope gets a first down on the next play, but Caledonia wins it 28-14.
Big time. All right, coming up next year on Endzone, Noxubee County, after losing to West Point last week, the Tigers bounce back up against Shannon, Amory, Aberdeen. Man, those Panthers, we know they're tough. And also, could Nettleton top Calhoun City? All those highlights coming up next. Welcome back to Endzone 11-11. Make a wish. I wish for Noxubee County Shannon highlights. Oh my God!
Granted.
Look at that. Now Martavius Wicks 10-yard run. I want that. Oh my God. Okay. You know what? I'm done. I can't get too cocky.
You get
here.
one more.
All right. Well, how about a Ladarius Mosley 10-yard touchdown pass from Kamario Taylor? We got another one? All right, cool. That's it, though. I'm done. 2-point conversion time. Tigers make it look easy on a quick slant. That was my favorite play in Madden. Quick
It's a good
slant.
one. Works every time, except when it doesn't.
Except when you get picked off and it gets taken back for 6. Keegan Ruff, nowhere to go for Shannon. And Cam, we were talking about Trey Spurgeon making some flashy plays. He did so, especially week 1 against Aberdeen. This one just off the fingertips. My dad always said if it touches your fingers, you should catch it. But that one, that was tough. Full extension dive.
Spider-Man.
Exactly. See, you love the superhero stuff. I almost said Marvel, but that's DC, right?
No, it's Marvel.
Okay,
but
well, just move on.
I don't have time to explain that to you.
Okay,
I
no,
do
you
have
don't.
time to show you some Amory Aberdeen. And man, Kai Dozier with the kick to go up 38-0 with time still left in the half. But Jaden Clark gets to work on defense, keeping the shutout going. Nice sack there. And the very next play, Nathaniel Walker this time bringing down the quarterback. He is a stud defender for this Amory team, man. He's all over the place. One of the just leaders on this team. And if they go far, it's going to be a big reason why is him. Braden Moranto finds DeAndre Blair for the touchdown. No one even in frame. Extra point good to make it 45-0. And man, they go on to cruise 45-12.
Let's get some scores in here for you. Itawamba beating New Albany 31-21.
Big bounce back win for them.
Sure. South Pontotoc topping Holly Springs 60-30. Let's get out to some highlights. And we are going to have a definite top 5 play on Monday from this game. How's that for a tease? There's John Keith, my guy. All right, Calhoun City, Jemiah Mays. Not 65, not 75, not 85, a 95-yard touchdown.
Give part of that top 5 play to the offensive line.
Yep.
Parted like the Red Sea. No one touched him.
There we go. All right, I'll give them a small percentage. All right, here we go. Antirian Venson finding Gavin Pargo, 25-yard passing touchdown here. And now we got Calhoun City's Evan Conley handing it off to Xavier Pittman for a 30-yard run. And now, as if one touchdown wasn't enough for Mays, offensive line doing it again for him, but he's shifty as well.
Calhoun City
touchdown.
Team. Lots of speed. Showed off the power right there.
They sure did, man. This was all Calhoun City winning it 50-18.
Oof.
Thursday night lights, Cammy.
You gotta love it. Smithville visiting Manatee in the first quarter. The home team got on the board first with this run by Levi Ellis. It's 7-0 Mustangs. Seminoles drove down the field to answer as Connor Dabbs sweeps to the far side and gets in. Extra point was no good. Manatee led 7-6. Waning seconds in the first quarter, Manatatee's Garrett Hopkins bulls his way in. With the extra point, the Mustangs go up 14-6 to the second quarter now. Smithville then capped off another drive as Chandler Brunetti finds Barker O'Brien for the TD. The 2-point conversion attempt was no good. 14-12 Manatee. Those missed conversions kind of add up. And the Mustangs with the first and goal at the 2. Chance to pad their lead. They get it done, and Manatee holds on for dear life, winning 21-20.
Some more scores for you. You asked, we deliver. Belmont beating Walnut 26-20. Moorville, the Troopers, they're 4-0, beating Tisch County 21-6.
Good for them.
East Webster topping Baldwin 49-0. Water Valley beat Eupora 28-14. Ripley top Boonville 10-3. Let's get out to Hamilton. Hosting Nanawoya.
I love a good run-out shot, man.
Yeah.
It's just fun, school spirit. Gotta love it.
You got the flag, too. Hamilton with a couple of runs to start the game, but later Jones tries to have a rushing TD, but a flag is called.
Has to be one of the worst feelings ever. I never even had a touchdown close to that, called back or in real life, but a bad feeling.
I would always be looking, man, did we get a flag? Now,
That's a
incomplete
pessimist in
pass. It is. Incomplete pass near the end zone. I'd be looking around because I wouldn't want to overly celebrate. Hamilton's Jones scores a touchdown here. Nice one.
Dropped it in the bucket.
Right there. Hamilton up 6-0 after a huge first down completion. Overall, Nanawoya is not able to make much happen. Hamilton wins it 26-7. More scores? Sure. Hatley beat Myrtle 28-7. Bruce, top Thrasher, 49-16. And East Union beating Alcorn Central 42-14.
Urge it up, John.
Well, we will. We will do that. Battle of 5-0 teams coming up with Hartfield Academy and Starkville Academy. Briggs Bennett with the shrug. That shows that a man is confident. Rossville Christian and Oak Hill coming at you. And also Winston Academy. We'll get those highlights next.
Welcome back to Endzone. If you weren't hungry, you are now. Go grab you a midnight snack in a few minutes. Noxapater visiting Okolona. Jalen Jennings, nice QB for Okolona, but doesn't have to do much here. Hands it off to the freshman running back, Cortavius Franklin. A nice 22-yard gain. but
I'll take it.
The drive would stall. However,
Cuts left, cuts right, cuts it all.
Freshman, not looking like a freshman. You gotta
No.
love that. Future looking bright for him. Caden Carter gonna throw it deep, but it's picked off by Fred Randall. A nice play. Again, John, I love me some good defense. I really, really do. Following play, after the pick, another turnover. This time, ball is stripped by JaCameron Riley, and he almost runs it all the way back. I don't know, did he get in? You make the call.
We might need to send it back to the replay studios.
Noxapater certainly thinks he scored, but DeMarcus McCulley punches it in for the TD. The 2-point conversion is good. Okolona, though, goes on to win it 22-20 in a barn burner.
Big one for the Chieftains. All right. Vardaman, sweet potatoes. Toppin, Faulkner, Cam, that's your team. Do you do marshmallows and sweet potatoes?
If you don't, you're crazy.
Yeah, yep, exactly. Let's get some more in here. French Camp, Toppin, Pisgah, 33-13. Biggersville beating Independence, 34-0. TCPS falling to Magnolia Heights, 49-42. Okay, let's go back to Starkville. The Vols hosting Hartfield Academy. Battle of a couple 5-0 teams. Early on for Starkville Academy, we'll start on the first play from scrimmage. Luke Johnson gets the handoff on a speed sweep, breaks some tackles, and that man is gone. 75 yards to the house. PAT good. Cam, just like that, the Vols have an early 7-0 lead.
That's how you set the tone right there.
Definitely is.
Student section loves it.
Oh, yes. Hartfield trying to answer, though. Cayman Tapper back to pass, finds Braylon Womack. He's in for a 34-yard score. That ties the game up at 7. Vols back on offense, third down. Briggs Bennett, who has been good this year for this team. I'm sure head coach Chase Nicholson has been very pleased, but he gets sacked in the backfield for a loss. Hartfield Academy wins it 54-21.
Let's get out to Oak Hill Academy. The Raiders hosting Rossville Christian. They lead at 13-3 in the second quarter. Elliott Shaw fights off a block, wraps up the back for a tackle for loss. He's feeling it, looking like Ray Lewis with that celebration, the number 52. I don't know, I like it. Noah Brand wastes no time rewarding his defense, finding a hole, breaking off a huge run before finally being dragged down at the 5. The very next play, some inside football stuff. In middle school, we called this one the Silent Goose. Sneaks it from the 5, a touchdown, 2-point conversion was good. Raiders lead it 21-3, and man, this defense came to play. This time, it's a Dalton Wooten wrapping up the quarterback for the sack. The Raiders cruise through this one, winning it 47-3.
And coming up next year on Endzone, we got a little bit more MAIS football and some West Alabama. Don't go anywhere. Over to Winston Academy, hosting Tri-County Academy. Third quarter, Tri-County up 28-14. Bryce Warner gets the snap, looks to his left and to his right, finds a wide open Jacob Clearman. He's gone 60 yards to the house. PAT was good, extends the lead to 21. And this one, was all Tri-County really pulling away here. They won big time, 55-14. Let's get some more scores in. Let's do it. Columbus Christian falling at Winona Christian, 35-16. Victory Christian also fell tonight, 47-0. Heritage Christian falling at Leake Academy, 39-33. Cam, let's go West Alabama.
Let's do it. Get out to Gordo, hosting midfield. They start out with Jace Nill. A quick pass to Jace Hathcock. Little Jace to Jace action. That's why they have such a good connection. And he ran it all the way for a touchdown for the Green Wave. Neal dropping back to pass again. This time his target, Colin Pate, who was finally taken down by the defensive back, Vincent Burrell.
Ooh, a little pump fake action.
That's it. And yeah, this offense was cruising. Neal again showing off the strong arm, this time throwing it to Ethan Wilder, who brought it in for another touchdown. Gordo making it 15-0. And man, the Green Wave would never look bad. This team is really, really good. Again, they end up winning it 42-0.
All right, some more quick scores here. Pickens County beat Berry 44-7. South Lamar topped Huppertville 42-6. Aliceville beat Marion tonight as well. Sullivan topped Winston County 34-28. And Lamar County beat Cold Springs 46-20. We'll be right back with our winners of the night. Lafayette beat Columbus 42-20. Cam, your team of the night.
Got to go Calhoun City, put up a 50-piece.
And I got Louisville topping Starkville. Thanks so much. We'll see you next week.
WCBI Sports Endzone Show is brought to you by Jax, Carl Hogan Toyota, Wade Incorporated, Southern Housing, and Clark Beverage Group.